going to be getting our plastic envelope and our reading and grammar notebook. So grab those things out and I will get the camera going. All right, so we're going to need to get some papers out of our plastic envelope. It is this set. Wow, it's so bright. I'm not sure why it's being so bright. Sergio in Space. So take that and rip it off the top. And then we're going to put these back inside here. Okay. Snap that closed. We're going to need to cut this story out. Okay. Once you are done with that, we are in our reading and grammar notebook back here under reading. Okay. So far in reading, we've done character traits. When you're reading a story, different character traits of characters that are in the story. And then we're going to turn the page to the first clean page, and we're going to glue in Sergio in Space. Okay. Sergio in Space. That glued in there. All right, if you need a moment to finish gluing or cutting, go ahead and push pause right now and come back. Okay. So context clues means that we are trying to figure out what the word means by getting clues from the rest of the sentence. So we're going to read the story, and we're going to be talking about the underlined words in the story, okay? Here we go. Dinner was spaghetti, salad, and breadsticks. It posed a challenge, but Sergio could work with it. Tonight he was launching into outer space, and he planned on taking the leftovers with him. So launching into outer space. What do we already know about that? We've seen rocket ships launch into outer space, which means it's going to be flying into outer space. Are we finished with dinner yet? Sergio asked abruptly without warning. So we have abruptly. Without warning. What does abruptly mean? His parents looked down at their still full plates and then back at him. His father asked, "What's the rush?" "It's almost time for my countdown," Sergio explained. He had been practicing how to launch all day, and now he was excited about his adventure to space. His parents dismissed him from the table, saying that he had to take just a few more bites before leaving. Okay. He placed the leftover spaghetti into a plastic baggie for the long voyage ahead. Ooh, that must be messy. Sergio had learned in school that astronauts had to eat very special foods in space. He thought that if he could squeeze the noodles out of the bag, it was likely that his control panel wouldn't get messy. Thinking ahead. Sergio climbed the old oak tree in his backyard. He maneuvered between branches, climbing up and over and around them until he was safely inside the cockpit. After a final inspection of his shuttle, he strapped himself into his makeshift seat. We are a go with the Apollo 20 mission. We are at T minus 30 seconds. Sergio said as he flipped some of the levers on his control panel and prepared for countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Lift off! He would be floating among the stars in no time. The sky was clear and dark. There was no telling what wonders Sergio might discover. All right, what a fun story. And when we look at the questions, it says, what does the word abruptly mean as used in the text? Remember that he says, are we finished with dinner yet? He asked abruptly without warning. So, does that mean the head of the family, in an unexpected way, in a thoughtful way? Without warning would be unexpected. B. Number 2, which of the following sentences uses the term dismissed correctly? So let's look back up here with it. His parents dismissed him from the table, saying he had to take just a few more bites before leaving. So, which of the following sentences uses dismissed correctly? I dismissed my friends as they arrived for my birthday party. So you told them to leave when they arrived for your birthday party? My mother dismissed my illness with the doctor. My mother told my illness to leave with the doctor. The teacher dismissed the class after they stacked their chairs. The teacher told the class they could leave after they stacked their chairs. C. Number 3, underline the context clues that explain the meaning of the word maneuvered in paragraph 6. Okay, we're going to go back up here. Underline the context clues that help us find the meaning of maneuvered. Sergio climbed the old oak tree in his backyard. He maneuvered between branches, climbing up, over, and around them until he was safely inside the cockpit. So what is that? What does maneuvered mean? It means to move between, up, over, and around. That's what that one means. So underline those words. Between branches, climbing up, over, and around them. That's what maneuvered means. All right, guys, that is it for today. So if you have that all the way finished, then you, my friends, are also finished. All right. So now what you have left to do is stop over to Spelling City. Let's get back together here. Head over to Spelling City and make sure you're working on your list. Let me show real quick, just in case anyone has forgotten. In spelling, down here at the bottom, if you want to see the list, it's right here. So if you're on spelling list C7, click that, and here are all of your words. And you can print this out if you want to, or you can copy it if you want to. And then if you're back here, if you're on the alternative spelling list, and those people know who they are, here is the short list. Those are the 10 words that you have for your list. So you can find those there. You can also find them in Spelling City and be able to print them off there as well. All right. Let me see if I can open up. Oh, that's not going to let me open up Spelling City. Okay, Spelling City. So once we get logged into Spelling City, come on. I'm trying to convince it to. All right. So once we get into Spelling City and we go to our assignments, when they come up, you should be up here, be able to hit the list management, and we're looking for list C7. So I have so many lists. I have the whole year's worth of lists in here that I have to go all the way down here. But I go down to list C7. And I can click on this, and it will give me my list. I can also print this off as well. All right. That should do it for us for our spelling and our interactive notebook. If you have any questions, please let me know, and keep working hard, guys. I appreciate you.